Hi, everyone. It's Thursday, September 22nd, first day of fall. Happy fall. We had rain and now it's gorgeous sunshine. So it's a nice end to a day. I think I'm getting some reflection here on my glasses, but uh, sorry about that. You can see I'm in a different room. I'm back out in the front with Mudna and Hudson behind me. And just a couple of things tonight. Since that's behind me, let's talk about the new colors. So I have 3 new colors in the Mudna Heathers. And without dropping everything, these are my new colors. This is, since they're all based on local birds, this is pigeon. And this one is cardinal. And this one is hummingbird. I'm making a sweater out of this one right now. I just love this yarn. I love the way the heathers have come out. Mary Jean at Battenkill Fibers has done a wonderful job. I tell her what I want. We talk about it, and she comes up with it. It was amazing. So I'm making a sweater out of the green. I couldn't resist because I just love that color green. And it is, let me share it with you. It is Ingrid's sweater by Petite Knits. And let me get it up here for you. And I need to share my screen. And hello, Lisa. It was nice to see you today. Indoors, even inside. Am I sharing? No, I am not. Let's share screen. Hold on. Share. I'm slow at this. I apologize. So this is the sweater I'm making. It's called the Ingrid sweater by Petite Knits. It's a really well-written pattern. Very precise. It's always nice when the designer says, finish this, be ready to start a right side row or a wrong side row. So there's no confusion about what you're supposed to be doing. And this is my, well, I've knit a small pattern of hers maybe, but this is my first sweater. And I know several people have done, I think it's the no frills sweater pattern. Anyway, I'm not, just because I'm thinking about too many things sometimes, I had to tear out. I was hoping to have a little bit more done, but this is how it looks in my yarn. I think it's going to be one of those sweaters that's not only fun to knit, but I think it's just going to be a nice sweater to wear. And as you see, I've got this, I have to put some things on hold. So I'm using, let's see, I just got in the store something called pearl strings. So I don't know how many of you know about these. They're really nifty. And because this is a top-down sweater, top-down sweaters are great because, as you know, you can try them on. And if you're putting in darts, you can really kind of eyeball where to place them. But in the process of doing that, you're always threading, it takes so long, especially if, you have a nice boxy sweater or you're making a larger size. It takes forever to put it on waist thread because you can't put it on 2 needles because needle wires, cables just don't fall right. This, however, and I will demonstrate this next week because I will be in a spot where I can demonstrate these for you. But these little guys, and I'm on a size 7 needle, so it's a little tube. It's very tiny. And this is a size 7 needle. And so you put the tube on the needle. So now you can see it's not on there very far, but I'm really kind of yanking this and it doesn't come off. It's very sticky. And I don't really want to move all of these stitches, but I'll show you how easy it is. It's because I've got this whole thing. It's really goes fast. And you just slide all of your stitches on. They just slide. And then you can slide them all back. Sliding them back takes a little bit more time, but not much. And it's really and will encourage you to take the time to try on that top-down sweater. So I'm loving these, and I also just put it on here really quickly, my stitches that are on hold, because I'm using my interchangeables, my Rocket Square interchangeables, and I needed the tips. So that's that. Anyway, so next week I will really demonstrate how to use these. I think they're just fabulous. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Hopefully I'll see you soon. So those of you that have made appointments to come into the shop have told me that the appointment process is very easy. Yay. And I get to see the appointments easily. So for me, it's been easy. And I'm glad to hear that of my customers, it's been easy. You can always call me, or if you have a friend that wants to come in, but they don't like doing those kind of things on the computer, they can call during hours, and I can make them appointment. And if nobody's here, obviously you can come on in. This is the Bonnie Isle hat that I talked about the last time. And I really want to do a knit along with it. And I wanted to do it before Sheep and Wool, but I don't know if I'm going to have time because I've got so many other things to do. But if you're interested in doing this, now this is with my new yarn that's not in yet, but I do have enough sample colors, and they're all pretty similar, that you could use these colors. And there is a blue, so you can look at, you don't have to do kind of a red thing. You can do a blue thing. There's a blue, a yellow, the green, the sage green, the peachy color. So it's not that that has to be a red hat like this. If you want to do a knit along and you want to do it before Sheep and Wool, talk to me. Otherwise, we can do it after Sheep and Wool. Let me show you the pattern again. I will have to share my screen again. Let's see. And that wasn't the right way to do it. Let's do this again. It's coming. Whoops. Okay. Oh, that wasn't it. Go back to Ravelry. And Bonnie Isle hat. Now I'm not sharing screen yet. I know. Let's see. Now I am. So this is the hat pattern. It is a free pattern right now. It's for Shetland Wool Week, which I think maybe has happened, or I think it's this coming week. Anyway, you can download I know I'm probably making you all dizzy. You can download it someplace. Down here, I guess. There. So this is the pattern. And if you haven't done stranded knitting before, it's not hard. There are a few rules to follow. And I would be glad even to, we could just do, um, we could just do maybe a one, half hour rules to, there are certain rules to follow when you're doing Farah. Hey, Sharon, how are you? It's good to see your face in a little picture too. Um, anyway, the other thing about this yarn is because it is botanically dyed, not by me, but by larger small company called Green Matters in Philadelphia area that dyes botanically. So it does. I didn't wash my yarn before. We talked about this last time with using color catchers. I'm going to have some color catcher sheets in here if you decide to use it. But the blue, which I didn't use, I did wash, and the blue came out, and then the water was clear, so that's fine. I don't know if I'm making any sense or not, but so when you use a botanically dyed yarn, you do have to be careful with some of that's called crocking, where some of the colors come out, do run. But as you can see, it really didn't show up on the hat. The red did run a bit when I blocked it. So anyway, that's that. I've been getting ready for Museum Village, Hudson Valley Farm and Flea show at Museum Village, which is Saturday, October 8th. And then the following week is the Sheep and Wool show. I don't know the booth number yet. It's in the same place. I just never remember the booth number. I have to ask Mary Jean, but I'll be in the Bat and Kill Fiber booth there. And Kathy and I will be at the Museum Village event on Saturday, October 8th. So I've been busy felting things and getting things ready, some items ready for the show, besides some yarn. So I've got all of my different sheep. And you can use these for coasters. You can use these. I'm putting some on a wreath. So there's lots of things you can do with them. And what they are is they're local wool felt, and then the fabric, which right now I'm using all upcycled, recycled fabric. And it's needle punched to the felt. So it's like needle felted, but it's not felt. So it's punched onto the fabric, onto the felt. And I've been doing, just my regular coaster shapes. And I'm doing some eyeglass cases. And I've got a few other items that I've been working on. So I'm hoping that if you want to come into the shop, I'm getting, I will be getting more new yarn, but right now it's mainly my local yarn that's new. Rearranging some things, weather permitting, like not today. There's always sale yarn outside. So do come by. There's still some really good bargains because I need the cash flow and I needed the room to have more local yarn. Okay, folks, I think that is it. It's been nice to talk to you. And I'm closed this Saturday. I will be closed Saturday, October 8th, because I'll be at Museum Village. That's going to be a fun show because it's not only yarn. Lori curates, does a great job of curating very, very, very nice artisanal vendors in a lot of different areas. And she really doesn't have any two people alike. So it's a fun show, and Museum Village is a fun place to go. And then I'll be at Sheep and Wool. So I will be closed that Friday of Sheep and Wool, which is either the 4th, I think that's the 14th, might be the 13th, I forget, but it's that week, and I'll be closed Friday and Saturday, but I'll be up at the Sheep and Wool show. So hopefully come and see me then. In the meantime, have a great weekend. I'll be back here on Tuesday. Leave me messages if you need something, make an appointment. and have a great weekend, and have a great beginning of fall. Bye-bye. Takes time to